Okay, gather round everyone. Let me tell you a story about three best friends, Leo, Sam, and Ravi, who went to Sunny Meadow Elementary. They weren't the biggest or the strongest boys in their year, but they were definitely some of the cleverest and kindest. One sunny afternoon, after school, a group of kids, including Leo, Sam, and Ravi's friends Maya and Ben, were playing near the old, overgrown creek at the edge of the town park. It wasn't really forbidden, but everyone knew the banks could be slippery, especially after the rain they'd had the day before. Suddenly, a loud splash echoed, followed by panicked shouts. "Help! Ben fell in! The current is pulling him!" Maya was crying on the bank, terrified. Ben was flailing in the surprisingly fast-moving water, being pulled towards a tangle of thick roots and branches downstream. Some older kids nearby just stared, frozen or unsure what to do. One even suggested just running to get a grown-up, which would take too long. But Leo, Sam, and Ravi sprang into action, thinking fast. Leo, the thinker. His eyes darted around. "Shouting won't help," he yelled, keeping his voice calm but loud enough to cut through the panic. "We need a plan. The water's moving too fast to just jump in after him." He saw a long, fallen branch lying near a big oak tree. "Sam, that branch." Sam, the resourceful. Sam didn't hesitate. He was quick and knew how to use things around him. He grabbed the sturdy branch. It was long, but maybe not quite long enough. He looked around frantically. "Rope! We need rope!" Ravi, the kind heart. Ravi saw Maya shivering with fear. While Leo and Sam focused on the rescue, Ravi quickly went to Maya. "It's okay, Maya," he said softly, but firmly. "Leo and Sam are smart. They'll figure it out. Ben needs us to be brave for him, okay? Can you help me look for something strong, like vines?" Ravi knew keeping Maya calm and focused would help everyone, and it was the right thing to do. He also remembered seeing thick, tough ivy vines climbing the park wall nearby. "The ivy!" he shouted to Sam. Sam and Ravi quickly worked together, pulling down long strands of the thickest ivy, testing it for strength. Leo, meanwhile, was coaching Ben from the bank. "Ben, try to float on your back. Don't fight the water so hard. Look towards us." He knew panicking used up energy. Working together, Sam and Ravi quickly tied the strong ivy vines securely around the end of the long branch, making it much longer. "Okay, ready," Sam yelled. Leo directed him. "Okay, Sam. Edge carefully towards the bank. But don't get too close. Plant your feet. Ravi, help anchor Sam." Ravi grabbed hold of Sam's belt loops, digging his heels into the muddy ground. Leo guided the extended branch out towards Ben, who was getting dangerously close to the tangled roots. "Grab it, Ben! Grab the branch!" Leo shouted. Ben's fingers stretched, missed, then latched onto the branch. "Hold tight," yelled Sam, his knuckles white. "Okay," said Leo, taking charge. Slowly pull. Don't jerk it." Ravi, hold Sam steady. "Maya, keep telling Ben he can do it." Maya, finding her voice, shouted encouragement. "You're almost there, Ben. Hold on. They've got you." Slowly, carefully, bracing themselves, Sam and Ravi pulled. Leo kept watching the current, and Ben, making sure he didn't slip off. Inch by inch, they guided Ben away from the dangerous roots and towards a shallower, safer part of the creek bank. Finally, with one last heave, they pulled Ben onto the muddy bank, sputtering and shivering, but safe. Maya rushed over, hugging Ben tightly. The other kids who had been frozen suddenly burst into chatter, amazed at how Leo, Sam, and Ravi had worked together. Instead of boasting, Ravi immediately said, "Ben, are you okay? We should get you warm." Leo added, "We need to tell Mr. Henderson, the park keeper, about this spot. It's more dangerous than it looks, especially after rain. Someone else could get hurt." That was the moral responsibility kicking in. Sam nodded, coiling up the ivy. "Yeah, good idea. And maybe we can suggest they put up a warning sign." As they helped Ben up and started walking towards the park keeper's office, everyone looked at Leo, Sam, and Ravi differently. They hadn't used muscles or tried risky stunts. They used their intelligence. Leo's quick thinking and planning, Sam's resourcefulness with the branch and ivy, and they used their morals. Ravi's kindness in calming Maya and focusing on safety, Leo's sense of responsibility to warn others, and their teamwork in putting their friend's safety above everything else without panicking. They proved that day that you don't need to be the biggest or loudest to be heroes. Sometimes, a clever mind, a kind heart, and working together are the strongest superpowers of all. And all the kids learned a valuable lesson about looking out for each other and thinking before acting, especially near the tricky old creek.